How you doing there? Greg Martin here, and I'm here to shoot the first of our training videos for Passive Dollars Daily. And I've titled this video, "You're probably going to lose money, so what?" And the reason I thought I'd talk about this subject is there's a misconception in this industry about the fact that people lose money. And I mean, it's going on everywhere, and there's a good chance that you're probably going to lose something at some stage. So it's on my heart to prepare you for that. Now, the reason that I mention this is because just after we sent out an email launching a new system into Passive Dollars Daily, I got a message from a guy on Facebook. Now, I've spoken to this guy before. He's a nice guy, and the message was not abusive at all, right? But basically, he was cautioning me about the fact that some people could lose money in this. All right, and he said, okay, it's only $5, but people are going to lose. And I thought, afterwards I thought, well, yeah, some people might lose. You could lose, we could lose our $5 that we've put in, okay? So what? What's the big deal? Right, now, he doesn't like that idea, and I know that there's a lot of people that they look at this industry and they look at the systems that are around, and they think that because people are losing money that it's a scam. Well, I just want to kick over this sacred cow for a moment. I love shooting down sacred cows. Right? I just want to deal with this thing right now, right? Because losing money is a fact of life. Now, I live 15 minutes here on the Gold Coast from one of Australia's largest gambling casinos. It's called Jupiter's Casino. Right? Now, at any given time, in that casino, there are people gambling hundreds of thousands of dollars on these systems that they've got trying to win, right? And it's a known fact that most people lose, but they're there because they want to be part of the game. They want to play the game. They want to play the money game, and that's their way of playing it. Now, I used to work in poker machines years ago, back in the early 80s. And I know back then there was a percentage, and I think it was at the time 87%. 87 cents in every dollar goes back to you, or goes back to the public. So you knew, and the government knew, and the Clubs Association knew that for every dollar that went in, 13 cents was going to be theirs and 87 cents was going to go back to you. That was the industry standard, right? So you're playing a game that you can't win. Now, somebody does, but most people don't, right? And so it is in life. I mean, people are losing money in, people are losing money in businesses, left, right, and center. People lose money on real estate deals, right? People buy exorbitant, expensive products. Like I had a friend that spent $65,000 on a boat. He had to put a pontoon in at the back of his place, and after 9 months decided that he was too busy to use the boat, so they decided to sell it. They sold the boat for about $45,000. Right? They had to pay interest during that time on the money. They lost 20 grand on it, and then they had to put the pontoon in. So they lost money on a toy. Right? So I'm just here to get a little bit of a balance here. Right? There's people that are losing money left, right, and center, and so what? Losing money is part of life. Right? So the thing that we're looking for here in Passive Dollars Daily are people who are aware of this and want to get in and play the game. Now, I just want to show you something here. You've probably seen these before. If you've seen that, this is the prize turkey in the game of Monopoly. This is the title deeds for Mayfair and Park Lane. These are the most expensive properties in the best street, right, in the game. Now, if you've played Monopoly, you know that you start off with a small amount of money. It might be $200, and you have to work your way around the board, and you have to buy and sell and trade in order to get to the big properties with the hotels, to owning the properties in the hotels. You know that you could end up in jail. You know that you could land on somebody else's property and have to pay them rent because they've got a hotel on the property. It's the nature of the game. If you want to play the game, right, you're going to lose money. But the goal is not to permanently lose money. The goal is to stay in the game long enough so that you learn what's needed to be learnt in order to win, in order to get the prizes. And that's exactly what we're doing here at Passive Dollars Daily, right? If you're the sort of person that's put off by the fact that you might lose 50 bucks, 200 bucks, 500 bucks, right? You might be in the wrong game, okay? You will probably lose some money here at some stage. Don't be too upset by it. Keep going, keep learning, right? Keep going and keep trying it, because eventually, if you learn what we've learned, and if you know what we know, you'll end up with the prize pieces of real estate, and you'll be charging everybody for rent. Now that's just in the game here, but I'm saying you'll be making the money, okay, if you follow the rules and if you learn how to play the game. Now that's exactly what we're after here. We're after people that are aware of this and that want to get in and play the game. If you're the type of person that can't stand the heat, then the kitchen might not be a good place for you, all right? And so getting back to this email, right, this is one of the things the guy said to me. He said, he gave me a list of reasons here as to why he thought it was no good. And then he said, all of these reasons and a general bad feeling about pyramid systems, well, it's not a pyramid scheme, okay, this new one that we've put in, do lead me to the conclusion to keep well away from this. Now, I just want you to see a little bit of a mindset here, right? It costs $5 to get into this particular business, and you have the ability to leverage up to multiple 5-figure streams, income streams, right? Now he's warning me, and he's letting me know that he wants to stay, in his words, well away from this because he might lose $5. I mean, I looked at that and I thought, come on, mate, that's not where it's at, right? Let's get some perspective here. Like, I've lost lots of money on real estate and business, okay? $5, and you could be getting in and leveraging and doing something here, you know. Where's the reality? Where's the balance? So in saying that, I guess the final thing I'd want to say to you is this. Look, we're looking here at Passive Dollars Daily, we're looking for people that are aware of this fact, that are willing to play the money game, that know that there's a chance that they could lose. So what? Put your money in, roll the dice, okay? Put $100 in, put $5 in, put $1,000 in, okay? If you lose it next month, you've lost it, okay? Start small if you haven't got a lot of money. Don't risk too much, but get in and play the game, right? Now, to me, there's no greater thrill than seeing people opt into my list, and I've been doing it for several years, and have them contact me and say, Greg, I like what you're doing here. How can I join? That, to me, there's no greater thrill in that. Just like for somebody to sit at a roulette table all day long, watching a wheel go around with a ball in it, to them, there's no greater thrill. To me, it would bore me to tears. The idea of going to the races on Saturday to watch the horses drives me around the bend. I'm not that type of a gambler, right? But to see somebody opt into my list, to see them go through my website and have a look, right, and contact me and say, Greg, I've been through the website, I've seen this, I like what you're doing, where can I start, what can I do, can you teach me to do the same thing? That's the type of person we're looking for. So if that's you and you want to be in on this, great, I want to talk to you. Gary and I want to talk to you, okay? You might lose some money, okay? You okay with that? If you're okay with that and I'm okay with that, then let's go. Contact us. Let's get the ball rolling. If you're the type of person that can't handle losing money, look for something else, okay? Losing money is part of the game. It's not permanent. It doesn't have to be permanent, right? But it is part of the game. And we're on our way to Mayfair and Park Lane. Okay, Greg Martin here. Thanks for watching this training video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.